I feel even the servants who work in the house deserve human dignity and respect. I remember telling once when I saw my driver who lives here with his family being so nasty at one of the boys who is working for us and he's from Bihar. I told him, whatever is your good karma, you continue to live in the city in which you are living with your family around, able to come to work in the morning and go back in the evening, and everything continues for you and earn a good salary and drive for me. These poor children, the same age as your own children, have left their parents. Some of them left behind their wife, children. They work for 11 months, they get a month off, and 11 months they have to work. The minimum that we can do is be kind to them. Show some affection to them. Make them feel this is also your home. Basic human dignity, mutual respect. If one human being cannot respect another human being, what sort of a world are we building? I remember my father used to work for a company called EID Paris. He worked there. That was his first job when he was 18, and that's where he retired at 58, 40 years. He worked for that company. And I had gone on to become a software consultant. I established my own software consultancy somewhere in the year 92, 93. And I got a project because I had already computerized a few divisions in Carborundum Universal. TI Group knew me, so when they had taken over EID Paris, they had asked me to computerize the entire corporate finance of EID Paris. So after having a meeting with Mr. M.S. Raghavan, who was then the President Finance, in the 5th floor, which is the boardroom of Dare House, the very famous Dare House. My father used to work on the 4th floor, so I come down the stairs, open office. Here I was walking, those days I used to carry a briefcase, and I was walking in, and at a distance I saw one of my father's boss holding a set of vouchers in the hand, shouting at my father. My father was standing. One or two abusive words had come during the shout, and then he hurled the vouchers on the table and just walked. The moment the boss left, as it always happens, that insulted clerical employee of EID Paris, his eyes gently wandered to see which are all the colleagues who had seen the embarrassment that he had to go through. And as his eyes were scanning, he saw his son was standing there with a briefcase in the hand. There was instant tears in my father's eyes. Maybe he did a mistake also. Chances are he did a mistake. But this computer consultant who just now met the president finance of the group was brought up by that man, educated by that man, sent to a computer course by that man, and right now he is your software consultant. You meet him in the boardroom. I didn't meet my father. I just left from there because I felt I might also cry. But as he was coming down the staircase, I said, even the watchman is somebody's father, somebody's husband, somebody's brother. He could have been a thief. He could have been a beggar. Instead, he chose the dignity of working, not because it will enhance his life. Every worker is working so that he can give his family a better life. The same objective, even the who is who entrepreneurs in this world are doing. The watchman from Nepal, Bihar, UP, working here so that his family out there can have a good life. The very same objective for which you have built your business, you have become whatever you have become. He is still a father his children look up to. He is still a husband, wife, the servant maid who comes. She could have chosen to be a homemaker. Yet in whatever way she can add and thereby reduce the financial burden of the family she wants. Dignity of labor, dignity of a fellow human being, basic respect to a fellow human being. Live social media, in your own mind. I cannot entertain a tone of voice or an expression or a gesture in my mind that is disrespectful towards a fellow human being. We are animals where we have to prove I'm superior to you for survival of the fittest, that I am the head of the pack. We are human beings. Next to God, man alone can love. Man alone can show kindness. இதோ எந்த தெய்வம் முன்னாலே நான் ஒரே ஒரு புன்னகையில் கண்டேனே, பாசமுள்ள பார்வையிலே கடவுள் வாழ்கிறார், கருணையுள்ள நெஞ்சினிலே கோயில் கொள்கிறார். One great poet wrote in Tamil. In every eyes that has affection and in every heart that has kindness, God resides there, he said. I don't search for God in every affection that I see in the eyes of a fellow human being, and in every heart that I find kindness, I see God in it, he wrote. It's easy to be sarcastic, it's easy to be cynical, it's easy to live a pseudo life. It's easy to come in a 100cc bike, pass a comment and run away like a coward. It's easy to be a coward, to hide behind pseudo names in social media and keep spitting nastiness all the time. But where is the glory of being a human being in this entire process? When man has the potential to ascend to divine possibilities, why will we keep descending to animalistic proportions? It's not Switzerland is beautiful, Brindavan Gardens is beautiful, Kashmir is beautiful. True beauty is where beautiful human beings exist, and a beautiful human being is a beautiful human being because they display beautiful character. You are as beautiful as your character and as ugly as lack of character. Who you are, even when nobody is watching you, is your true character. Who you are, even when you cannot be caught, is who you are. Who you are, even when you are oblivion. Who you are, even when you can conceal your identity, is who you are.